Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Penn Foster Live. My name is Jenny, and I'm joined by my amazing co host, Jess. We have a jam packed session today full of a bunch of goodies. Before we jump into the agenda, I'm going to pass it off to Jess, who's going to do some quick reminders for you guys.
Hey everyone. Jenny, I love that you always introduce me as your amazing co-host because I feel like you are my amazing co-host as well. So thank you guys all for jumping on. We're going to be going through some really fun stuff today. In-demand roles that are out there right now, turning your education to success and how you can thrive. With a Penn Foster education. But before we jump into all of that, a few reminders. Number one is that the comment section is open for conversation, questions, things like that. But the comments are also very public. So please don't drop any personal information into the comments. If you are a current student and you have questions about your account, you can get help through your Learner Center. And if you are not a current student, but you are feeling inspired by this conversation or are interested in getting to know more about Penn Foster, you can give us a call at admissions, and that number is 1-888-427-6500, and we can help you out there. So please don't drop anything public, including your student account number or anything like that in these comments. Please either reference your resource center if you're a current learner or give us a call at admissions if you are looking for more information. And while we're talking and after the live, we will be sharing out helpful links that go along with our conversation today. So keep an eye out for those. And I think that is it.
Yeah, thank you, Jess. Mentioning comments, we'd love to know where you guys are tuning in from. So drop in the comments where you're at. Are you in the East Coast, the West Coast? Let us know where you're tuning in from. We want to know. So we're going to kick it off with in-demand roles. We're going to talk about where the opportunities are right now and into 2025. The job market, as we all know, is evolving super fast. Some industries are seeing a lot of growth, some are seeing decline. If you're thinking about your next move, we have a bunch of different industries that are growing that have competitive pay and have a lot of long-term potential. So starting off, we have healthcare. So nurses, medical assistants, mental health professionals, there is always an ongoing need for healthcare professionals. These people keep our society going. So if you're really passionate about helping people and just learning more and being in that industry, this would be a great role for you. Many of the roles actually don't require a 4-year degree, so you can make a big impact in people's lives. Another bonus is that mental health roles are especially in demand right now as awareness grows around emotional well being. With the state of the country right now, there is a lot of need for mental health support roles. So if you are somebody who's passionate about helping people and want to be in that industry, we would really encourage you guys to check out all the different roles that we have here at Penn Foster. Jess, what are some other roles that are currently growing or in demand right now?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely hit on the big one when it comes to healthcare. And I really love that you called out mental health support roles because, like you said, I think the stigma around mental health in the last even 5 years has expanded and has been broken down a lot. So people are getting more help for their mental needs. And I think it's really great to call that out and let people know that we need more mental health professionals out there. But outside of healthcare, skilled trades is also a place where in-demand roles are opening up and are always available. Specifically, things like electricians, welders, HVAC technicians. They are in high demand. It's really good pay and it's less student debt. Some pros about these are they offer really great pay, as I said, job security, and often they have faster pathways to employment than traditional college degrees. And these careers are also essential and future proof. So as we know, anybody who is a homeowner, you live in an apartment, manage a household, you have a car, anything like that, these hands-on expertise roles, there's always going to be a need for. So keeping that in mind when you are potentially looking to switch industries or switch fields or go into a new field, skilled trades is definitely somewhere where your job is future proof, and you will have a lot of opportunities in that area. Um, Another place kind of adjacent to that is in tech, specifically in cybersecurity, data analysts, software developers. Tech is still booming all the time. As we know, technology, every day technology is the worst version of it that we're going to get, because every day it gets better. So these high paying roles have opportunities across nearly every industry, also not just in tech companies. So upskilling through online certifications or training programs can really open doors fast, even if you are switching careers completely. So if you're somebody on here who is not happy in their current industry and you are tuning in to learn where there may be more jobs, the a place where doors are opening quickly and frequently is definitely in tech.
Yeah, those are two awesome industries to get into if you're into the tech scene. A lot of roles, like you mentioned, Jess, with data and just for software developers. If you're more of a hands on person and you don't really like being in an office, you could do jobs like skill trades, which is great for you to also go out there and meet different people, but still be passionate about the work that you do. Another big one that is booming is the animal care industry, vet techs, a stunning 20% increase in demand for 2025. So if you are a pet lover, if you're passionate about your friendly furry animals, could be dogs, cats, cows, whatever animal it is out there, this role is definitely perfect for you. Animal behaviorists, pet groomers are also becoming more popular as people invest more in their pets' health and well-being. I know a lot of millennials out there are opting for being a pet mom or pet dog. So this is a perfect fit for those who want a meaningful hands-on career in a compassionate field. Penn Foster has an amazing vet tech program where a lot of our learners graduate and they get that hands-on experience after their programs, and they really have a fulfilling career. A little preview into our October Penn Foster Live, we'll be chatting more about the Vet Tech program as well as Vet Tech Week, so keep an eye out for that. But like I mentioned, if you're interested and passionate about animals, a career in the animal industry is a great one for you. With all these roles, we're going to have a bunch of helpful blogs that you guys could check out after the session. We're going to plug them in the comments below. So more on careers as well as degrees that pay you well and what you could start with today. So if you're looking for a change, looking to start something new, definitely check out our program page as well. Penn Foster has so many programs out there that could be a fit for any of you. So make sure to check it out because there definitely is something for everybody, whether you're a homebody, an extrovert, introvert, you like to do hands-on work, there is something out there for you that we have within our programs. So Jess, now let's say that you got your degree, your certificate, you finish your program. What do you do after? How do you make it work for you? How do you turn that education into success? That's the big question that everybody asks is, what do you do after?
Absolutely. And I think that's a really important question because, you know, you think, I get the degree, I have it in my hands, I have that sense of fulfillment, but what now? So some things that you can do, even some of these things are things you can also do while you're earning your education. So you can get a jump start on these things while you are actually still doing your education. One of those things is getting hands-on experience with internships, full or part-time jobs, or even volunteering. These experiences can help you build those really practical skills that you'll need to use on the job because you're hands-on in the field working on them while you're also learning online. It can also help boost your confidence because, as we all know, it's very different taking something from being on a screen or being on paper in front of you and applying it practically. So getting to really do that hands-on work can help really boost your confidence for when you do enter the field as a professional. And these things also make your resume stand out. So if you are able to, after you finish your degree or while you're doing your degree, take on an internship or a volunteer opportunity, those things on your resume are going to really help you land a job once you're done and you have that degree in hand. Another thing that is huge is building your network and talking to people who are already in the field. So you can start connecting with people in the industry via attending events, panels, or workshops. A lot of industries have websites with event calendars that you can either look on in your area or virtually. We're seeing a really big jump in webinars and online experiences for different industries. So definitely do a quick Google search, do your due diligence, and find some opportunities to connect with some other industry experts and learn from them. You can also reach out for informal interviews. LinkedIn is a really great place for this. If you're not already using LinkedIn, you should definitely get one set up and start following, even just, specifically if you are going into the veterinary field, following the AVMA page, following the NAVTA page. You're going to get a lot of experience insights there, and also seeing people in the comments, seeing people that they tag may give you opportunity to connect with people that you otherwise would never have met because you are meeting them online. You can also join professional groups or online communities. These are a great way to gain insights, advice, and maybe even opportunities that you wouldn't find on your own. So checking out Reddit threads and Facebook groups and LinkedIn groups are a really great way to give you a leg up going into your transition from being a student to being a professional. So those are a couple. Jenny, how about, is there any more ways to turning your degree into success and figuring out what's next?
Yeah, those are all great points, Jess. I love the part where you talk about building your network and just reaching out to people who already might be in the industry, really utilizing your LinkedIn account and just your resources that you already have. Another thing that I want to emphasize is that you should keep learning even after your program is done, which is why it's so important to, like you said, enroll in those courses or those workshops or those webinars. Information is always changing. It's always updating. For example, if you're in the vet tech field, there's always new technology that you need to learn. So keep on learning after your program is done or you get your certificate or program, you graduate. Keep on learning and growing because that's the only way you're going to be successful. Another thing is to follow the trends, the news, innovation in your field. What is it that you're doing every single day to stay on top of your toes? That's really important and it will also keep you really competitive. And it will also open new doors as your career evolves. We've seen this with technology. We have computers, we have touch appliances now. If you're not learning, you're going to be left behind. And this is said all across the board, no matter what role or job you have, you always have to keep learning. So like you said, super important to stay connected with those in your community, but also, like I said, to follow the trends and news because that's how you'll stay up to date and be the best that you could be. With that hand in hand, here's where Penn Foster comes into play because success shouldn't look the same for everyone. Really, you could thrive your way, especially this fall if you're thinking about making a change, you want to restart, you've been having a little slump in your program. We know there's some of you out there who haven't logged in for a while and we want you to log back in and pick up the pace again. But with Penn Foster, learning is super flexible. It's online. If you want to take a break, definitely do so, but make sure to pick up the pace and log back in and study again. We have a wide range of programs ranging from high school, career certificates, college degrees, vet tech, medical billing and coding, so many programs that we have here at Penn Foster that could be a good fit for you. Jess, any other tips and tricks or notes when it comes to just thriving as an online learner if you're a learner with Penn Foster or you're potentially interested in enrolling?
Yeah, another amazing thing that I think really sets Penn Foster apart is that you have support every step of the way. So while our programs are online, they do have instructors. So there are typically opportunities for you to connect with your instructors via office hours. If you are, working, you're obviously working asynchronously, you're kind of working on your own, but you're never alone because you can always reach out to your instructors for questions or things you don't understand. We also offer career coaches and real world skill building. That's something that we really pride ourselves on in our programs, is that our programs are really setting you up for success in the field. Yes, there's things you need to learn in the background of those of all of that to really understand the hands-on components, but all of the virtual ways um, that we try to really get you that hands-on experience when you're working online is really really important, because building those real world skills is what's going to set you apart when you actually go to enter the job market and try to find a job in your industry that you love. And it's obviously affordable, it's accessible, and it's built to fit your life, no matter what your life is, whether you're a stay-at-home parent or you are somebody who is a traditional age high school student, but in-person school just didn't work for you. You're somebody who wants to go back to school after years off and you're working a full-time job and you can't go to a brick and mortar school. We really design our programs so that no matter what walk of life you come from, you can join through Penn Foster and have the best opportunity to thrive with an online environment. So, like Jenny said, if you're a current learner, let us know in the comments how you've been able to thrive your way with Penn Foster. And if you are not a current student, but you're looking to enroll, that number again for admissions is 1-888-427-6500. And we're waiting to talk to you and help you in starting your journey here.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jess. Thank you to everybody who tuned in to another episode of Penn Foster Live. Like Jess mentioned, if you have any questions about Penn Foster, if you're thinking about enrolling, or if you're a current learner, make sure to visit your Learner Center or give us a call at 1-888-427-6500. We're always here to help. Like Jess mentioned, our instructors are always more than willing to help you guys. We'll put that in the comment below, as well as other helpful links. If you want to catch up on past episodes of Penn Foster Live, where we talk about other topics like stress management or specific programs, or where we interview different directors or alumni as well, make sure to check out our YouTube channel. That is honestly a big pot of gold. So many amazing episodes there where you guys would definitely benefit from. And if you're a Penn Foster alumni or soon to be, we've got a special link for you to join this awesome group. If you guys join the group, you'll be able to connect with all Penn Foster alumni. So if you graduated 5 years ago, chances are you'll probably see somebody in there who might have been in the same program as you. So I really encourage you guys to join this group. And like we mentioned, to build your network. So besides LinkedIn, you guys have another resource to use. But we're going to drop a bunch of helpful links, the Penn Foster alumni group, a kudos board if you recently graduated. Feel free to add your pictures in there. Even if you're at home, we want you guys to have your spotlight too. So add your pictures in there. Our YouTube channel, we're going to drop in there. Our TikTok, if you guys are doom scrollers, make sure to check it out. We have awesome content there as well. And as we mentioned, Penn Foster, we have so many amazing programs. If you're looking to make a change or to start something new, definitely make sure to check it out. And yeah, thank you so much, you guys, for joining this episode. Until next time, bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. See you next time.